Gentlemen, have you ever wondered why you feel tired even after a full night's sleep? Why your energy crashes in the afternoon? Why your motivation feels lower than it did 10 or 20 years ago? Why your workouts feel harder, your stamina drops faster, and your erections are not as strong or reliable as they used to be? Most men over 50 blame aging. They say this is just what happens. But as a urologist, I want you to be careful with that answer, because sometimes the real problem is not your age. Sometimes the problem is sitting right on your plate. Certain foods can quietly drain your energy, not all at once, not in a dramatic way, but slowly, day after day, they can push your body toward blood sugar crashes, inflammation, poor circulation, weight gain, hormone problems, and lower stamina. Think of your body like a car. If you keep filling the tank with poor quality fuel, the car may still run, but it will not run smoothly. The engine works harder. The power feels weaker. Eventually, warning lights appear. Your body works the same way. Today, I'm going to reveal 7 foods that may quietly damage your energy levels after 50. And stay with me until the end, because the final food is one many men eat every day, believing it is harmless, when it may actually be accelerating fatigue. But here's what most men don't realize. The first energy-damaging food often appears at breakfast. Gentlemen, many men start the day with sugary breakfast foods, sweet cereals, pastries, flavored coffee drinks, breakfast bars, sweetened yogurt, toast with jam. These foods feel convenient. They taste good. They may even feel like a quick boost. But that boost often comes with a cost. Sugary breakfast foods can raise blood sugar quickly. At first, you may feel more awake. But soon after, blood sugar can fall, and that crash may feel like fatigue, brain fog, irritability, and cravings. Think of your energy like a roller coaster. Sugar sends you climbing fast. But what goes up quickly often comes down quickly. And when it comes down, you feel it. Many men blame the crash on age, poor sleep, or needing more coffee. But sometimes the morning meal is setting them up for the crash before the day has even begun. Over time, repeated blood sugar spikes may also affect insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from the blood into cells. When the system is overworked for years, energy regulation can become less efficient. This matters for men over 50 because stable blood sugar supports energy, brain function, circulation, and stamina. It can also affect sexual health. Healthy erections depend on healthy blood vessels and nerves. Blood sugar problems can damage both over time. So what is the hopeful solution? Start breakfast with protein and fiber. Eggs, Greek yogurt without added sugar, nuts, seeds, oatmeal, vegetables, beans, fish. These foods digest more slowly and provide steadier energy. Think of protein and fiber like adding logs to a fire. They burn longer, they keep you steady. You do not need a perfect breakfast. You need a better one. But the next food can be even more confusing because many men do not think of it as sugar at all. But here's what most men don't realize. Highly processed white bread and refined carbohydrates can act very similar to sugar inside the body. Gentlemen, I'm talking about white bread, crackers, refined pasta, packaged baked goods, and many processed snack foods made with refined flour. These foods may not taste as sweet as candy, but they can break down quickly into glucose. That means they can still raise blood sugar fast and lead to the same energy crash later. Think of refined carbohydrates like paper thrown into a fire. Paper burns bright for a moment, then it disappears. Whole foods with fiber are more like solid wood. They burn slowly and steadily. This matters because your body does not just need calories, it needs controlled fuel. A man can eat plenty of calories and still feel tired if those calories are not supporting stable energy. Refined carbs often lack the fiber, vitamins, and minerals that help slow digestion and support metabolism. The result may be hunger sooner, cravings later, and lower energy by afternoon. Many men eat toast for breakfast, crackers as snacks, white pasta for lunch, and then wonder why they feel tired all day. It is not always about eating too much. Sometimes it is about eating foods that burn too fast. The hopeful solution is not to fear all carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are not the enemy. The quality matters. Choose slower digesting options more often. Beans, lentils, vegetables, oats, whole grains, sweet potatoes, fruit with fiber. These foods provide energy in a way that tends to last longer. Pair carbohydrates with protein and healthy fats. That slows digestion even more. This approach helps energy stay more stable. But energy is not only about blood sugar. The next food category can affect circulation itself. And that is where stamina, heart health, and erections begin to enter the picture. But here's what most men don't realize. Deep fried foods can damage energy by affecting the blood vessels. Gentlemen, I'm talking about French fries, fried chicken, fried snacks, fast food, and foods cooked repeatedly in poor quality oils. The problem is not just the calories. The problem is what these foods can do to inflammation, artery health, and circulation when they become a regular habit. Your blood vessels are supposed to be flexible. They are supposed to relax and widen when your body needs more blood flow. One important molecule involved in this process is nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps blood vessels open. Think of it like opening extra lanes on a highway. When the lanes open, traffic moves smoothly. When they stay narrow, traffic slows down. Deep-fried foods, especially when eaten often, may contribute to an internal environment that makes blood vessel function worse over time. Think of your blood vessels like a garden hose. A healthy hose is flexible, it bends, it carries water smoothly, but if the hose becomes stiff, damaged, or clogged, flow becomes weaker. Poor circulation can show up as fatigue, cold hands and feet, leg heaviness, slower recovery, lower stamina, and weaker erections. The penis depends heavily on blood flow. So if the blood vessels are struggling, erectile function can suffer too. The hopeful solution is simple. You do not need to ban every fried food forever, but reduce how often you eat them. Choose grilled, baked, steamed, roasted, or air-fried options more often. Swap fried chicken for grilled chicken. Swap fries for roasted potatoes. Swap fried snacks for nuts or fruit. Each swap is a small deposit into better circulation. But the next energy thief is even sneakier because you do not even need to chew it. Mistake number 44 might surprise you. Many men are not eating their energy problem, they are drinking it. Sugary drinks and energy drinks are some of the fastest ways to push your body into an energy crash. Soda, sweet tea, sugary coffee drinks, sports drinks when you are not exercising heavily, energy drinks loaded with caffeine and sugar. These drinks can create a temporary sense of energy. But for many men, that energy is borrowed. Think of it like taking money from tomorrow to spend today. At first, you feel richer. Later, the bill arrives. Sugary drinks can spike blood sugar quickly. Energy drinks can add caffeine on top of that spike. The result may be a short burst of alertness followed by fatigue, jitters, irritability, poor sleep, and stronger cravings. And poor sleep becomes another energy problem. If caffeine is used late in the day, it may reduce sleep quality. Then the next morning, the man feels tired again and reaches for another energy drink. That cycle can continue for years. Sugary drinks also do not satisfy hunger well. They add calories without giving the body much nutrition that can contribute to weight gain and metabolic stress. Hydration matters too. Your blood is mostly water. Your muscles need water. Your brain needs water. Circulation needs water. If most of your fluids are sugary drinks, alcohol, or energy drinks, your body may not be getting the steady hydration it needs. The hopeful solution is not complicated. Drink more water. Sparkling water, unsweetened tea, black coffee in moderation, water with lemon, herbal tea. If you want caffeine, use it earlier and avoid depending on it as your main energy source. Real energy comes from stable blood sugar, good sleep, hydration, movement, and healthy circulation. But now we move into foods that may affect not only energy, but long-term cardiovascular health and hormone balance. And many men eat these foods almost every day. But here's what most men don't realize. Excessive processed meats may quietly work against your energy. Gentlemen, I'm talking about hot dogs, sausages, bacon, processed deli meats, and similar products. Now, protein is important. Men over 50 need enough protein to maintain muscle strength, recovery, and metabolism. But not all protein sources are equal. Processed meats often come with high sodium, preservatives, and poor quality fats. When eaten frequently, they may contribute to an internal environment that is not ideal for heart health or circulation. And circulation matters for energy. Your blood delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and brain. If your cardiovascular system is under stress, energy can suffer. Think of your body as a repair crew working every day. Food provides the building materials. If the materials are high quality, repairs are stronger. If the materials are poor, repairs may suffer. Processed meats may also make it easier to consume too much sodium. Too much sodium can affect blood pressure in many people. Blood pressure problems can strain the heart and blood vessels. And again, gentlemen, blood vessel health matters for erections. The small blood vessels supplying the penis can show signs of trouble early. The hopeful solution is balance. You do not need to panic over one slice of bacon, but if processed meats are a daily habit, consider replacing them more often with better protein sources: fish, eggs, chicken, turkey, beans, lentils, Greek yogurt, lean meats, nuts and seeds. The goal is to nourish your muscles without constantly stressing your circulation. But the next food category is especially tricky because many men buy it thinking it is healthy. But here's what most men don't realize. Some healthy snack foods are just sugar in disguise. Gentlemen, watch out for flavored low-fat snack foods, flavored yogurts, low-fat cookies, granola bars, sweetened protein bars, packaged light snacks. Many men see words like low-fat, natural, or healthy and assume the food supports energy. But sometimes, when fat is removed, sugar is added to make the food taste better. And hidden sugar can still damage energy. It can create the same blood sugar roller coaster we discussed earlier. Fast rise, fast fall, fatigue, cravings, brain fog. Think of it like repainting a rusty car. The outside looks better, but the engine problem is still there. That is what some packaged health foods do. The label looks clean. The marketing looks healthy, but the nutrition may not support steady energy. This is why reading labels matters. Look for added sugar. Look for protein. Look for fiber. Look at the ingredient list. If the food has very little protein, very little fiber, and plenty of sugar, it may not help your energy much. The hopeful solution is to choose simpler snacks. Plain Greek yogurt with berries, nuts, fruit with peanut butter, boiled eggs, cottage cheese, vegetables with hummus, seeds. These foods provide more lasting fuel. But now we come to the biggest surprise of all. And this is the one most men never realize until it's too late. Ultra-processed convenience foods may be the most damaging energy trap of all. I'm talking about frozen meals, instant noodles, packaged snacks, microwave meals, boxed dinners, and foods designed to last for months on a shelf. Most men never realize this until it's too late. They think they are eating meals, but many of these foods are mostly calories with very little true nourishment. They often combine multiple energy-damaging factors at once. Refined carbohydrates, poor quality fats, excess sodium, low fiber, low protein quality, artificial additives, low vitamins and minerals. This is why ultra-processed foods are so dangerous for energy. They do not attack one system. They attack several. Blood sugar becomes unstable. Inflammation may rise. Circulation may suffer. Weight becomes harder to control. Sleep may worsen. Nutrient intake drops. And the body slowly loses the materials it needs to produce real energy. Think of your body like a factory. Energy production requires workers, machines, fuel, maintenance, and raw materials. Ultra-processed foods may provide fuel, but not the raw materials. So the factory keeps running, but poorly. Most men never realize this until it's too late. They eat enough calories, but their body remains undernourished. That is why they feel tired, heavy, foggy, unmotivated. And sometimes they blame age when the real problem is years of poor fuel. The hopeful truth is this: you do not need a perfect diet. You need more real food than fake food. Meat, fish, eggs, beans, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, yogurt, whole grains, olive oil, and water. Simple foods, foods your body recognizes. Start by replacing one ultra-processed meal per day. 1. That is enough to begin. Over time, your body can respond. Better energy, better digestion, better blood sugar, better circulation, better stamina, possibly better erectile health. Because when the body receives better fuel, every system has a better chance to work. Gentlemen, energy loss is not always just aging. Sometimes your body is simply responding to what you feed it. And the encouraging news is that food choices can change. You are not trapped. You are not too old. You are not finished. It's never too late. Your body can heal. Start small. Replace one sugary breakfast. Swap white bread for a higher fiber option. Reduce fried foods. Cut one sugary drink. Choose fresher protein. Read one label. Replace one ultra-processed meal. Small steps matter because small steps repeated daily become powerful. If this video helped you, subscribe for more practical men's health advice for men over 50. And tell me in the comments, which of these foods do you eat most often? Sugary breakfast foods, white bread, fried foods, sugary drinks, processed meats, low-fat snacks, or ultra-processed meals? Take care of yourself, gentlemen. Your future self will thank you for it.